basically miss a swing. If you miss a swing, then Spider-Man gets a boost. Basically, okay, watch what happens when I'm going to jump and I'm going to be moving downward and I'm going to swing. So there's pretty much no animation for starting a swing when you're moving downwards. You just kind of start it. It just kind of goes. But if you're moving upwards, watch what Spider-Man does. There's like a little animation for him when he reaches up for the swing. Lasts like half a second. But there is no swing during that time. So, and you're still moving forward. So if when you start the swing, aka Spider-Man thinks there's something to swing off of, if by the end of that animation there is no longer anything for him to swing off of, you will go into a glide. And the easiest way to do that, like on command, is through something called snapback gliding, where you move back. Let's say you're moving forward and you flick the stick down to make Spider-Man look back for something to swing off of. He starts the animation and then you flick it back forward again so that he is no longer looking back for the thing to swing off of, which will make him miss the swing and go into a glide. So you can do it on pretty much anything. So like that one I held back for too long and he actually went through with the swing. But that time I got it. So now I'm gliding. And you notice my gravity was actually really, really low there. I was falling really slowly. That's because I kept holding the trigger to... After I was gliding, I kept holding swing. I never let go of swing after that first input. And that's like a sustained glide. But if I don't do that, if I do a glide and I let go right away... Well, I need to do a glide first. You start falling really fast and you can actually gain a really high terminal velocity. That's like a canceled glide. So you still get the forward momentum from it, but you won't... You'll fall way faster, which can be useful in some situations and not in others. So, for example, if you wanted to go like really far and you don't have a lot of distance... Actually, am I near the Statue of Liberty? Hang on. Like, let's say you wanted to go to the Statue of Liberty, but you don't want to, like, wait for the helicopter, for example. You need a lot of distance, and there's not a lot to swing off of. That's a good opportunity to do some gliding. I'm gonna go over here and not fall in the water. I was never worried. And then... web zip off the boat, and then I'm going to try to glide off the boat. Yep, and now I'm going. I think that's enough distance to get me to Ellis Island. Yeah, we're here. I would not have made it if I didn't glide there, I'm pretty sure. And that's where a sustained glide is really useful, because I kept my gravity low, so I was able to just keep gliding all the way there. And the reason to cancel glide is when you need to get down fast while still moving fast. That can be, you know, there's plenty of niche cases for that. I'm going to go to the Empire State Building here. We're going to show... Nate discovered this. Nate also discovered snapback gliding, which is pretty neat. But gliding itself is really old. There's like a really old YouTube video about it. And that's where the name comes from as well. Like, where... Okay, so we want to go to the Daily Bugle. If we just kind of glide to it, as long as we sustain the glide, we fall slow enough that you don't accrue any fall damage. So you can just kind of land there. No issues. Isn't that fun? And next, I just kind of want to see how far I can go. Come on. Oh, it was a glide, but I had already canceled all my momentum. Yeah, and see, that was a canceled glide, so I did take fall damage. You can even glide while holding a thug. Yeah. Which I did not know, but I guess you can. I've never done it. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, no problem.